interesting thing is that Chanukah is connected to Pursumy, like the Farsim Sanes. In Chazal, we have also a few other places that we have an idea of Pursumy Sanes. One is the Greatest Miracle, that it should be done because it's Farsim Sanes, it should be done by Rav. It's better to do it with as many people. And with the Dal Koises. And it also has to do with Pursumy Sanes. But there's a very simple shaila. Simple shaila is like this. You read the Megillah, you say the mitzvah is, the part of reading the Megillah is the Farsim Sanes. So you're sitting and listening to the Megillah, and you know what the Nes is. And you're going to say that the mitzvah of the Greatest Megillah has to be done in a way that should appear some Nes, the miracle should be revealed. What's the miracle? Okay, I read in the Megillah, I know what the miracle is. Comes to the Dalit places, you pick up a cup, and you say, Asher Galonu Gol Alisei, or you say Halal. So you say, I know exactly what the person, what Nes is. The Nes on Pesach is the season sign. The Nes on Sukkot is the story of the Megillah, right? That's all that happened to Klal Yisrael, the story of the Megillah. I light the candles, and what miracle? I don't know what the miracle is. Let's say you turn my mitzvah, you're 13 years old. You become a chuyev. You never born and raised in a, I don't know, your parents just became Balshava. 13 years old. Your parents said, there's a mitzvah now to light the candles. Okay, that's a mitzvah, fine. Make a bracha, shake your shot and say it's Zvona. Al and their Chanukah. Pursumy Sanes, what Nes?
Remember, it's not Nes.
Nis is afterwards.
I meant in Nes.
Nes is after. So if it's a Nes alone, then you should say before.
What do you have curses?
You make the bracha before you make
the Kiddush.
No. The Kiddush you have to say Zechirus Tzis
Where's bracha? You're saying the bracha.
Every class you say.
On the Pursumy Nissa side, what do you have?
You say Zechirus Tzis
So
yeah. No, you have to. If you make Kiddush, that's on Shabbos. You forget to say Zechirus Tzis you Yetz.
Yeah.
On Pesach night you're not, because you have to make the bracha on Zechirus Tzis. The second one is Regalon. You're saying what I'm doing. Then you make a bracha. This is what I'm doing. You light a candle. Let's say, okay, another Echidimsa. Remember, it's only one candle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The mitzvah of the Rabbanan is Neir Shabesa. You light a candle in your house, or you light a candle while you say, okay, Pursumy Nissa, I want people to see as I put it on my window. So you have a candle in your window, Mark, so you have a candle in your window. What is it? How's the guy walking by? No. We're supposed to know the story of Hanukkah. You have to write the story on the candle. So when people walk by, they can say, the miracle happened with oil here. Or you should, at least for yourself, you should say before you light the candle, say, and there's all of my dickim because of the Nes. This is the Nes.
Before is not a kasha, because on Purim you also don't say before.
But you're saying the mitzvah itself is the Pursumy. When you're reading the Megillah, you're reading the story of the Megillah.
Okay, another bracha, that's it.
Okay, but you're saying,
yeah.
You understand? Also, if you didn't say there's a lot, it's the mitzvah of the Lux Nes. It's not even the Rabbanan to say it also. So what's the Pursumy Nes? What are you Mefarz and what Nes?
Which night?
Huh?
Which night?
Any night. You like?
Eight night. It's clear what it is.
No, that's Mahadim and a Mahadim to light like
So you
that.
only one light.
One candle. Neir Shabesa.
I'm sticking with that.
No, that doesn't work. It doesn't. No. Neir Shabesa means the halacha is Chazal Matach. To light a candle in your house. Yay. Pursumy Nes, what Nes? There used to be a mini Yisrael. There used to be an old mini Yisrael, mini Ashkenaz, that they actually used to read Yosiflim after they lit the menorah. Okay, it makes a little sense, because otherwise, what's in that? Also, when there's a lol, you don't say anything. What do you say? You don't say anything. You don't say there's. You think when there's no let's you don't say the story. I don't have a good text, Shana. Sometimes I don't have a good text. It's a simple shot. I don't have a good text. I don't think there's a text. That's why there's no text. But I want to say it's about text in connection to what we're talking about now. Yeah.
That mace was inside. Only the Kohanim saw it. That's famous teretz for this.
Yeah.
For this.
That's the other. So what's the difference?
Well, that's why we do it. Pearson is showing you that we do it outside. That's only one of those three.
I got it. I understand it. It still doesn't answer the question. Doesn't answer the question. On the sechel, vaishu sechel. Let's say on a more pneumistic level means you that are lighting the candle. You're the nest. You are the Pirsum Nest. You understand? That's the nest. The nest is you. The nest is that it's Chanukah, that it's dark, and it's choshech, and that you're part of a people, which is the Yavitz writes that the greater than the miracle of the Yetzias Mitzrayim is the miracle of ניסא Klal Yisrael. And you're part of the Netzach Yisrael. And when it's all dark outside, you light one candle and you say, we're not giving into the darkness. And we never have given into darkness. Because our whole mission in this world, as Eden, is to bring the Rebbeinu Shalom, to bring light into this world. That's the nest. We're the nest. On the Sechel, Vaishu Sechel.
It's a good teretz.
Huh?
It's fantastic teretz. What's wrong with this teretz? Yeah. That's the ace in the hole. What do you like? You don't like it?
No, I love the text. No, I said Pidurush. It's a nice text. This is what we are. This is what we're celebrating. This is what when we talk about we as a people defy Teva. We're the miracle. I think once the Queen of England was elected, there was it's actually written in a book. The book is called The History of the Jews by Paul Johnson. In case you're interested in knowing. For the English people, they know what it is. For the others, it's so in the beginning, he writes in Nicah that the Academy, the Society, the Scientific Academy of England, the Queen of England asked if they can prove that there's miracles in this world. Or can't. Yes or no? Do this scientific research, see if there's anything miraculous in this world. And they came back and they said two words: the Jew. That's the miracle. This is the ניסא. And what the real miracle is, not that we survive, that we don't allow choshech to take us over. Because we, the beginning of the whole history of Klal Yisrael, this is why the Yaakov Avinu was chayzer, because of pach echad. Pach mitanim. And he was over Mari Yabloik. Which is a very, we talked about this, yeah? Very high things. So Yaakov crosses over and he goes for the Pach mitanim. The Pach mitanim, because that's the secret of Klal Yisrael. This is why Esau goes in the Shugya when Yaakov goes across the river. The Sarah Shalaisam Dafke finds him, like also Yaakov Levade, the Avik Yeshimoy, the Sarah Shalaisam sees Yaakov picking up Pach mitanim and says, this is the clash of Esau and Yaakov, right over here by the Pach mitanim. When everyone says, forget about it, to the other side, big deal, move on, this is dark. Let's move on to the bigger things. So no, there's a tiny part across the river that's still dark. I'm going to find a light. I'm going to Mesiras Nefesh to find it. Because we believe that every place has light. You have to look, you have to search, you have to look deeply. That's the Erev Chanukah. The Erev Chanukah is us. And us, in a holistic way, but also in a practicing way, we say that if we really want to connect the Erev Chanukah We have to push ourselves. Just just break ourselves a little bit. I just need you to know that you're part of the infinite team. You know, there's the finite team, there's the infinite team. You can play the finite team. Finite team is like minor leagues, double A. You can play the major leagues. It's a different game. It looks the same. You're batting the same. You know, everything looks the same. You wear the same stripes. You get dressed up. You're not in the major leagues. You're playing, kiddie ball. So we walk around, we look at the same, everyone looks the same, we wear the same clothes, you have the same nose, the same hair. You look the same like everybody else, physically. Right? But that's the chiluk. We're ready to break ourselves, to play for the infinity. That's the godless. That's Chanukah. That's why Chanukah, the oil of Chanukah, is connected to the oil of Mashiach. It's the oil of Masloving. Chanukah is a very unusual Yom Tov. That on Chanukah, you're allowed to do anything on Chanukah. You're allowed to do Malach on Chanukah. There's no issue. It's not Yom Tov. You're not allowed to do Malach. Because it's the oil that comes to that place, to the Makom HaChoshech. It's the place that goes to the regular Talmud Loy, goes to the Makom HaChoshech. Yom Tov is Aliyah Saregel. Aliyah Saregel means that the regel, feet, represent the outside, becomes elevated. That's why Yom Tov does Aliyah Saregel. You actually physically move up, go to the top, to the Arabais, walk up. On Chanukah, there's no Aliyah Saregel. It's Tichla. It's the Kamoim, the expiration, the spiritual expiration of the Regel. Tichla Ragam Hamdoy. Which means they go into the place of the Choshech and transform the place of the Choshech into light. Right. That's what our Chanukah is. Draw it down, right? It's the idea to light your whatever, lower it down, to bring it down. But all these things are just symbolic, external things. The main thing is that it has to be pneumius. We have to understand what this means in our own nefesh. What does it mean to bring oil to the Makom HaChoshech? What does it mean to bring that small light? It's not to despair, not to give up. A place of darkness, of doubt, and uncertainty. Just to hold on to that small pachachad. If you hold on to the pachachad, the English says, I need you to hold on to this small, tiny little jug of oil, and to believe that you can create some light. The rest I'm going to do for you. I'll light it up forever. Just don't give up. Search. If you search, you're going to find it. This is what Chanukah is. So Chanukah doesn't, you don't make Havdalah on Chanukah. There's no Havdalah on Chanukah. So a simple reason, because the Mitzvah Kindle or whatever, that's the simple reason that's saying you're allowed to do Malachas. But there's an oimik, everything has a flips. Yeah, that's the technical answer. But the real oimik of the answer is, because it's no Havdalah. That's the oil of Chanukah. Goes further. Once you reach the peak of 8, doesn't mean that the 9th day is less. No, the 9th day is even higher. 10th day is even higher. Because you reach the 8th level of Chanukah, now you reach Fabrengen, and you can go to all the Chosha. You don't need the tools anymore. This is what the oimik is. You don't need the actual tool to light and learn or anything. Now you're a shtick fire. You're a shtick light. You don't need the external act. And you can walk proudly and bring light into this world. And light into your own soul, to your own nefesh. So And we should talk and be connected and open ourselves up to it.